Hello, my name's Coupar-Hennessy and I'm the director of the Linacre Institute. We're a charity that help students exactly like you, students in Northern England, access our most selective universities. We've been doing that now for 8 years and the results have been excellent. 9 out of 10 of our students win offers from one of our 12 most selective universities. And among our Oxbridge applicants, 44% win offers, which is more than double the national average. So, the programme works. I want to tell you today a bit more about what that programme looks like and why I think it's a really good idea for you to apply for it. Before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about the sorts of destinations that lots of our students go on to, and to clear up any misconceptions. I want to emphasise that it's not all about Oxbridge. Lots of our students do make Oxbridge applications and they're very successful. But I really want to get the point across to you that there are lots of world-class universities in the UK, and nobody is going to be saying to you, oh well, why aren't you applying to Oxford or Cambridge if you've decided that's not what you want to do? What we're really looking for is your intellectual curiosity. We're looking for people who ask the question why a lot. Okay, so that hopefully clears up any misconceptions about that. The programme itself I'll run through now. It's got 3 parts. The first is called Big Ideas. That's a summer school that's held at Westminster School, which is an ancient school in the shadow of the Houses of Parliament in central London. It's called Big Ideas for 2 reasons. Firstly, you have lessons and workshops in the morning which will stretch you beyond the boundary of your school curriculum and introduce you to the big, fascinating ideas and debates in the subject that you want to go on and study. That takes place in the middle of July and it's during school time. The second aspect is a second summer school, this time called Stepping Stones to World-Class Universities. That takes place in one of the oldest colleges of the University of Cambridge in the middle of August. There we provide for you everything that you're going to need to put in a strong application to a highly selective university. We work on personal statements and you'll get absolutely first-class support with preparation for any admissions assessments that you might need to do. We prepare students for interview and you will have several practice interviews and learn some of the keys to performing well in the often seemingly kind of intimidating environment of an academic interview. Our students leave that summer school and do exceptionally well in the interviews that they then go on and take. The third aspect of the programme is one-on-one Skype tuition with someone who's a first-class subject expert in your field. Those sessions can do lots of different jobs. They can help you catch up or improve in a subject that might be letting you down or that you feel less confident in. They can stretch you and push you harder in subjects where you're thriving. And they provide further support for interview preparation and for admissions assessments, should you be applying to places where those things are needed. That, I hope, gives you a whistle-stop tour of what the programme's like. I now want to move quickly on to why I think it's a good idea for you to apply. There are some straightforward reasons. It's completely free. It's highly successful. There are no other programmes in the UK that are achieving the kind of results that Linacre is. That includes the Sutton Trust Summer Schools and Oxford's unique programme. and others which you may have come across in your research. Our former students are glowing in their praise of the programme, and many have said it's been the best thing that they've done in their life. Finally, I want to add a more personal reason, which I can probably give best by telling a short story. When I was exactly your age, I was sitting in a school assembly at my school in Chesterfield, and people who were thinking of applying to selective universities, which was very unusual at my school, those people were invited to stand up in assembly and go off with the teacher to talk about it. Now that seemed quite an embarrassing thing to do somehow, but I knew that I'd got a real passion for trying to find out what the world was all about, and I wanted to explore that passion at a highly selective university. So I stood up that day in that assembly, and it completely changed my life. I went to the University of Cambridge, which is very unusual for someone from my school. And there I was surrounded by fascinating people who've enriched my life and who I'm still in touch with today. They're fascinating and interesting people because they are interested in things. And that, as I say, has very much enriched my life. Going to Cambridge also gave me the confidence to go on and pursue what I really wanted to do in life. That was to become a sports journalist, which I did, and I travelled the world as a sports journalist. Following that, I then went into education to try and help other people like me along the path towards having the confidence to truly fulfil their real potential. So standing up changed my life, and I would really encourage you to go for it, whether it's with Linacre or whether it's with in life more generally. It might seem daunting to aim high, but it can be truly transformative, and we've seen that with many of our students here at Linacre. When you join Linacre, you become part of a community of curiosity, and many of our students are still in touch with each other long after the programme finished and have become very close friends. I'm looking forward very much to welcoming students from Rotherham into that community this year. If you're interested, and I really hope you are, you need to fill in an application form that you can get via a link that your contact teacher should have, and that's followed by an introductory day where we will meet you and talk to you about some of your intellectual passions and get a sense of how well you think about things. And I'm really looking forward to meeting lots of you on that selection day. Thanks very much for listening, and very much hope to see lots of you soon.